is such a special place. You can be from anywhere in the world and you'll be welcomed with open arms.
Hello and welcome to Birmingham Food Podcast Breaking Bread, the podcast that takes you behind the scenes, presented by food obsessed mates Liam and Carl. I'm Liam.
I'm Carl.
That's Carl. So yeah, how's things, mate?
Yeah, banging. It's nice to be back.
Yeah, it's good to be back, man.
It's weird. I have to keep remembering to look at the camera. This. Don't know. Strange.
I know. We got away with so much when people couldn't see us.
I know, yeah.
Jez is good. Jez could have made his debut.
I know. Could have had us. Where's his chair?
We're normally recording with Carl at Carl's house, and you normally hear Jez in the background. But yeah, it's so good to be back. We probably should start by telling you where the hell we've been. So I don't think we really meant to be away this long.
These were supposed to come out ages ago in my head. We were going to record them all at the beginning of the year and get them all out by about spring. And just life happens, doesn't it? And it's not worked out that way. Yeah.
So, I mean, we intentionally wanted to change the format anyway to give ourselves a bit more of a life balance, because although we absolutely love making these episodes, 6 years this year we've been doing this podcast, and there's no way you do it for 6 years if you don't love it. And we absolutely do. But at the same time, we've got our families getting a little bit older. They need us a little bit more.
But like full-time work.
Full-time job.
It adds up.
Yeah, it adds up. So we thought we would probably try and give ourselves a bit more of a life balance by actually focusing on doing episodes and doing a series of 10 episodes. And we thought, also it would give us the chance to make improvements that we've been wanting to do for a long time.
Yeah.
This podcast, it's nowhere near kind of what we want it to be. We've got big hopes, expectations.
I mean, it's great. We love it as it is, but there's areas to improve, and we're working to do that.
Yes, obviously we're filming.
Yeah, this is a massive difference.
Yeah, this is a big difference. So something that we've been able to do thanks to our sponsors, who we're going to get into in just a minute. But some of the changes you've already seen before we've even got to this point. We have awesome drone footage in our little intro. That's all thanks to Rob at Alto Drones. Thanks to him for that. Really appreciate him doing that for us. Looks cool. Obviously the music. I love the music. Music's
off one of my friends who's genuinely one of the most talented, gifted musicians you could ever meet. A fella called Tom Ford. It's on Instagram. It's at the Tennis Champion. But if you type in Tom Ford, it'll come up. Not the perfume, obviously. But yeah, he's so talented, and he did this for us. And this was the first draft of it, and I was like, right, he's nailed it straight away. That's exactly what we wanted.
Carl sent it to me just today, and I've been listening to it over and over. I was like, I want the whole song.
Yeah, if you did a whole song of it, I'd be listening to that as well.
So we love that, and obviously with the sponsorship money as well, we've had a little redesign of the logo. The logo was just something I managed to throw together a few years ago, which I was quite happy with.
It looked great.
But, we've always had a big thing for the artist Kev Gray. He does all the Black Irish stuff and some of the Bonehead stuff. We just love his work.
Yeah, I'd have a lot of his artwork in the house if I was allowed.
Let's just spend a few quid and get him to do a nice little logo for us, and I'm well chuffed with that, so you can see that.
Yeah, it looks great.
So improvements all the time that we're allowed to do now, because we have a little bit of extra time to put production into it. Yes, as I've alluded to already, where we are now, this wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for our sponsors. It's something, we've been approached and
we've had offers. It's never really felt right though, has it?
No, we've been protective about it. It's got to be something we genuinely love. We're cautious about giving something away, or it's not that we don't want to sell shit that we don't believe in. You know what I mean?
No, it's not us.
Yeah, so we've always been wary about it, but then out of nowhere, we were really chuffed. Harry and Catherine, Burning Barn Rum, approached us and said, we've moved on a little bit since you last spoke to us. Obviously, we've done an episode with them years ago. It might have been on our first ever season. They were just starting out. We were just starting out.
Yeah, it timed well, didn't it?
And they're like, we've got a marketing budget. And we're like, fantastic. We're looking for sponsors. And they offered it us straight away. And it was just we jumped at the chance to work with them. It's a brand we really both believe in. Obviously, if you've never heard of them, they're a local specialty rum brand. They're based just up the road here in Solihull, which is West Midlands, but I call all of this Greater Birmingham. Hate to offend everyone, but
Yeah.
that's what it is.
Tough.
West Midlands is Greater Birmingham.
Deal with it.
Apart from Black Country is quite hard. I think they might beat me up.
No, they can have
That can be
that.
their own thing. That might beat me up, man. Yeah, so really, I mean, I don't drink, but I believed in their company so much.
I do drink, and I believe in their company even more.
Yeah.
You know, they make good rums,
They got the smoke.
really
You'll hear all
good.
about them.
Yeah, you'll see it all coming up. They're fantastic setup, fantastic people, and they love our podcast, so that tickles our ego nicely.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, they were saying, you know, the reason we want to support you is because you were able to go and support a lot of hospitality venues. So if we sponsor you, you'll be able to keep doing the podcast and keep supporting them venues.
Yeah, they're
That
one of
was
the
their true passion behind it.
Yeah, and they're one of the first people when we haven't released an episode for a while. They messaged us, "Is everything all right? Are you releasing an episode soon?"
They're just nice. I love the everything they do. They're a perfect fit. You know, any like independent cocktail bars or restaurants, they just look good on the shelf. don't they?
Yeah, it's
They
nice.
look good. So then, as you may notice, we have a second sponsor, and that's Easy Food. Easy Food is obviously going to sound familiar because straight away you recognise the Easy brand, the
Yeah.
part of the Easy umbrella. We got involved because of Harm from the Covered Wagon, who's the West Midlands rep for Easy Food.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie, we do get on well with him. He's like someone we
Yeah.
do speak to. He's a nice fella.
Yeah, so we were keen to hear what he had to say anyway. But then when he came and told us about Easy Food, I think he told us about it on the first podcast we done with the Covered Wagon.
Yeah, I think it come up then. Yeah,
And we were like, wow, it sounded like a no-brainer. You know, he was talking about how other delivery apps charge a percentage, sometimes up to 40%, which is just ridiculous.
yeah,
But Easy Food coming along to revolutionise the market, that we're going to charge a flat fee, £1.50. So no matter how much the order is, £1.50. For me, it just sounds like a no-brainer for any businesses.
yeah,
So they're keen to come on board with us and tell all the we get a lot of restaurant owners, bar owners, all that, people who do deliveries. They listen to us, don't they? So they want to. Harm wants to hear from you. Get in touch. He'll save you money. That's
Yeah.
a fact. Today we've got to kick things off in the new season. We've got 2 episodes for you, both of them sponsored, just so you get to know our sponsors a little bit more. In the first one, we were invited down to the nice farm again,
yeah,
up in Barston, as I've mentioned. Got to sit down with Harry. He talked us through the story, just jogged our memory about their awesome story, you know, with the fire in the barn. Told us about their awesome rums. Carl done a rum tasting,
Yep.
which he absolutely enjoyed.
yeah. That was fun. Not gonna lie.
And they talked to us about why they want to sponsor the podcast. So I definitely recommend you have a listen to that. They've just got the best story. And then the second episode is with Harm. Obviously, I've just told you who Harm is, and Jivon, who's the director from Easy Food. They tell us exactly what they're about, how they can save businesses money, how they're here to help local businesses in the industry and all over the country, in fairness.
Yeah,
But we're only interested in Birmingham. We don't care about anybody else.
especially if you're running a restaurant, do takeaway. This is the episode for you. Like you'll learn a lot.
Yeah. So yeah, that wraps this little mini episode up for you. So the next episode you'll see will be with Harry from Burning Barn Rum. Thanks again to everyone we've mentioned.
Yeah.
We're glad to be back, and hope you enjoyed this series as much as we've loved most of the time making.